talking brewskis. Marissa Smith is who you see. Water cooler combo in here. Crack a cold one, we're on the air. Big talking brewskis. Marissa Smith is who you see. Water cooler combo in here. Crack a cold one, we're on the air. Kicking back, having a few beers, we're chatting. Pull up your chair, we're all relaxing. Any subject, we never dismiss. Big talking brewskis with Marissa Smith. Comedy, sex, relationships, more. Any subject, we got it in store. Big talking brewskis is coming in live. Crack one open, Marissa has arrived. Big talking brewskis with Marissa Smith. Yeah.
Hey guys, this is Big Talkin' Brewskis. I'm Marissa Smith. I've got Rodney Daniels with me.
What's up, guys? Happy Friday.
I've got Phil Causey with me.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
And I have Lisa Harmon.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thanks for doing the show. So, Phil, how's your week been?
Pretty good. I like the super hot as shit weather here in New York. That's my I don't know. That's just my thing.
I do too.
I think it gets a little too humid. That's the problem.
I guess you and I are like cold-blooded. We're like
Right.
lizards.
Well, I'm from Wisconsin originally, so it's kind of like I love the hot weather.
Yeah.
I actually just broke down and bought an air conditioner today.
Oh, did you really?
It was yeah, I did.
Like
I
for your
couldn't-
room or the...
for my room, because
Okay.
there's like no central air
Yeah.
like in apartments in Brooklyn.
ACs aren't expensive anymore.
No, I spent like 120. It
Yeah.
was just like, but I was like, damn, do I want to spend 120 right now? But it's like fucking 88 degrees outside.
It's so hot.
Yeah, it's so hot. But then
Yeah.
I had to walk with the air conditioner for 2 blocks.
Uh,
Right, and I'm like sweating, walking with
you
the air
should just
conditioner.
order from Best Buy or
Like,
something.
right?
It's like...
You just get home and plug it in and turn it on. Don't even put it in the window. Just turn it on.
Right? It just turned on. It's just like, no, like literally, I was just like, oh god, like sweating. But opening up this air conditioner was like a movie.
Yeah, that's too much.
Although I will say one thing. So air conditioners are getting cheaper. You know what's getting more expensive? Ice cream cones.
Ice cream
I went to-
cone?
Yo!
It's crazy. I went to get a Mr. Softy right before I came here, and the guy wanted $10, and I'm like, no.
For an ice cream cone?
$10.
Ice
Does
cream
it come with a happy ending?
Yeah, seriously.
I went to Smorgasburg. I don't know if you guys know.
Yeah,
about it,
I've been there, yeah.
In Brooklyn, and I ended up getting an ice cream cone that was like $9.
But that was like a
Crazy.
I
special...
blame millennials. People from my generation would scoff and walk away.
I did.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
The millennials are like, oh yeah, it's
Oh yeah,
only worth
$10 for
it.
ice cream. That makes sense.
It's all natural cookies.
Yeah, like a
Artisanal.
$2 for an ice cream cone makes sense, but like I feel like Smorgasbord, it's probably like a special ice cream cone.
Oh yeah, it was like a.
it's
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
like astronaut ice cream.
It
Yeah,
was so
it's like
good.
gluten free. It like identifies as like gender neutral or something.
Oh, it's gender
Yeah.
neutral.
They only sang acoustic guitar songs or
Makes
something.
sense.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how they made the ice cream.
It
Yeah.
made me come at the end. It was great.
Well, then it was worth $9.
That you had your happy ending.
No, it was the lobster roll that I had before that. That was.
Oh, the lobster roll is so
Yo.
good, so good.
It was like just chunks of lobster and bacon.
Oh,
Yeah,
that sounds good.
but again,
did-
$22.
Did you get the
That sounds so bad.
ramen burger?
No, I'm
Okay.
going back on Sunday, so we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now, Lisa, how was your week?
My week was pretty good. I've been, having a good time performing and stuff like that. I've been performing at, you're having a hard time drawing audience when you perform next to your apartment building and none of your neighbors show up. So, literally next door to my apartment building.
Oh,
And nobody showed up, but it's their loss. We had a great time. We had a local band, and it was a lot of fun. The birthday cake. I'll do anything for a slice of birthday cake, as most of my friends know. So if you want to book me, you don't need cash. Just
a cake.
I'll
Just
be
a
there.
cake.
Yes.
Any like type of cake in particular?
Anything with sugar and flour in it, I will eat.
But like
What's your favorite type
yeah,
of
no
cake?
Yeah.
specifics.
No,
What's the
I'll
one
eat.
cake-
what's
There's
the
only
one that's
one
really
cake I
gonna get
won't
you out
eat.
there?
I'll eat any cake except red velvet. I don't know what it is, and I'm a little bit afraid of it. I gotta say.
well, because it's like it's supposed to taste like chocolate, but it's red, and that's a little
Yeah,
weird.
It is weird,
Yeah.
and it doesn't taste like chocolate.
No,
No.
it doesn't. I don't like red velvet either.
No.
It's just too much food coloring, and like I don't. Like even like for like St. Patrick's Day, like, people make these green cakes and
Oh,
green
yeah.
beer. I don't eat that shit.
Oh,
It's just too much
I
food
will have a
coloring.
green beer on
yeah,
St.
green
Patrick's
is-
Day.
Green is.
And it's almost pumpkin flavored everything season in like a month.
Yeah.
Speaking of seasonal.
I don't
stuff.
partake in that either. Do you do the pumpkin flavored stuff?
No, it's ridiculous because it's not actually pumpkin. I grew pumpkins as a kid. Everything that's pumpkin flavored is really like ginger or nutmeg.
That's right.
Yeah.
Pumpkin's
Right.
actually a very bland taste. You wouldn't want anything tasting like that.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Sorry to crush everyone's dreams for anybody listening.
Right,
who's a
because
big
pumpkin
flavored fan.
pie is not that great. I like sweet potato pie, but like
I
pumpkin
like
pie,
sweet potato pie, but like
you could
pumpkin
tell the
pie
difference.
isn't great.
Yeah, if you flavor it with seasonings, anything is good, but it's not. Then it no longer tastes like that thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's like pumpkin
No,
squash
you can taste the difference
scoop,
between
like
pumpkin
soup
pie and
is
sweet
good.
potato pie.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yes. Yeah, but like I think that the sweet potato pie tastes so much better than a
Yeah.
pumpkin pie.
Wait, there's a pumpkin soup?
There's this like I've had squash pumpkin soup before, and that was pretty good.
Have you ever had salted pumpkin seeds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not bad. And like in college, like my roommates would like just do a shit ton of jack-o'-lanterns and then take all the seeds and like roast them like and so like those I always thought were like better than like the store bought like kind of because they just tasted fresher.
Wait, so you could have seeds, but you can't have nuts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, what is that from
Are you allergic to something?
diverticular?
Yeah,
I'm allergic to
she has
nuts.
mad
Oh, allergic.
allergies,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
allergic to chocolate. Actually, we were just talking.
Oh, really?
You're allergic,
Allergic
to chocolate.
to chocolate. Oh
Yeah.
my
Fuck.
god.
How do
Fall
you
on your
live
sword.
life?
That's always
Get
the
it.
reaction that I get, but
Oh
like
my
it's something I've
goodness.
been dealing with for 20-something years.
So you're accustomed to it.
yeah, like when I found out I just like tried all these other things that I would have never tried. So it actually is a good thing. And
Right.
people react that way like way too like
That's 'cause-
dramatically. Like I could have lost a relative and you would be like, "Oh, I'm sorry." But like allergic to
But
chocolate,
that's
like,
just
"Oh,
an
holy
aunt.
shit."
That's
Everyone
It's just 'cause,
loses
like-
relatives, but only weirdos are allergic to chocolate.
Well, just
no
because I know,
offense.
because
It is a weird thing. You're
Because
not wrong.
chocolate's so delicious. What happens when you eat it?
Oh, I get like super nauseous and like headaches and stuff. It's not a good time.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So like I had a roommate in college that was allergic to chocolate, but like when she ate it, it was almost like she was high. Like she like her reaction would be like kind of like a disorientation and like a dizziness and like so she'd be like kind of like stumbling around.
Where can
and,
I
like,
get this chocolate?
Yeah, like it was weird, but like
I know a guy in Brooklyn who sells those kinds of chocolates.
it was weird because like now I have like more of like a nut allergy, and so like my throat will like get swollen shut, and I get like covered in hives, but like I don't get like the like headaches or whatever. I very rarely get headaches from something that I eat, but it's mostly like hives or like my mouth will start getting swollen or something like
Do you have
that.
an EpiPen?
A lot of people have the peanut butter thing.
Yeah, but I'm good with peanut butter.
Wait, you have an EpiPen on you right now?
No.
Okay.
Like I'm supposed
say we
to.
hang out all the time,
It's
like, I was
yeah,
like- I was like,
because it
like-
expired, and I'm not spending like $500 for an EpiPen.
Those things
Wow.
are $500.
Yeah.
a
And
lot.
how long they last?
And then how long do they last?
year.
Right. Oh, okay.
a year?
Yeah, but they should
Yeah.
replace
God
it when it
damn.
expires. If you
Right,
don't
if you
use
didn't
it,
have to
the
use it.
500 should cover you forever.
Right.
There's no like
Thanks, they should,
generic
like-
version. There's no.
So there's a generic that's coming out later this year, and it's going to be 2 EpiPens for $600.
Oh, that's a bargain. Let's stock up.
Yeah, I guess it's a
Y-
bargain, but
you
wow.
know, but at the same time, like I'm never more than 15 minutes away from a hospital anywhere I go, so I'm just kind of like, I can risk it, and I probably can get to the hospital in under the 20 minutes that I need to, or I'm gonna spend $500 a year like that. I'm probably not gonna, because like I haven't needed epinephrine in like probably like 16, 17 years.
Oh wow.
So like it just doesn't feel like it's worth that money. Like that's rent. That's
How often does something turn up in your food that you're not expecting? Do you always know? Are you always able
we
to
ate out
avoid
today.
it, or
You
do you
didn't alert them
sometimes
that you had
accidentally
a
eat
nut
something?
allergy.
I wasn't ordering anything with nuts.
Yeah, it's. I was just like.
I had a
what-
burger with bacon.
Although there is a peanut butter cheeseburger in some places. You guys
But
ever
I'm
had a
just-
peanut butter
oh,
cheeseburger?
no.
I feel like you should definitely always tell, because I'm a server. So, like, I literally freak out when people tell me after, like, I've already put their food in. Oh, yeah, by the way, I have a nut allergy. The fuck? Like, should let somebody know that up front.
Yeah, but like I'm not ordering shit that like. So I recently ate in a vegan restaurant, and like half the menu had cashews, and I can't eat cashews. So like I definitely tried to like find anything on the menu that didn't have cashews.
What did you end up getting at the vegan restaurant?
I got nachos with cheese, and I'm doing air quotes for cheese.
Yeah, vegan cheese is gross.
It's
Yeah, it really is.
disgusting.
Yeah.
And I'm doing air quotes for sour cream because I'm
Regular
pretty.
sour cream is gross.
I
Wait,
mean,
hold on. I've never
on,
seen. I
wait.
don't know the vegan
I feel like it's delicious.
stuff.
I don't like it.
Sour cream is not a vegan thing normally.
no, because
it's
it's
dairy.
made
Milk or
with like
something. It's
dairy.
dairy.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
can't eat
Dairy.
that.
So many rules.
So yeah, it was crazy.
never do
I'm
that.
basically vegan sour cream is elf cum. That is what I have. Like it's just like there's the little Keebler elf is in the corner. It's like ooh nachos and just spooges on your nachos. Like that is what
See,
vegan
I would
sour
think
cream
the
tastes
Keebler Elves
like.
would come chocolate or something sugary, not sour cream.
You know they're real salty
Frosting,
because they
maybe.
can't eat the cookies themselves.
Oh, I get it. Are they all diabetics at the Keebler factory or what?
The cookies are too big for them.
Oh, it's true. Yeah.
Right? The cookies, every commercial for a Keebler elf, it's like the cookie looks like size of the Empire State Building next to the Keebler elf.
Oh yeah.
They're like real tiny elves, real big ass cookies.
I just couldn't do the vegan thing. Like it's just I
No,
couldn't.
it's brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was not
It's
worth
hard enough
doing
trying to
it.
think about vegetarian. Like,
Yeah, I'm doing like
Right.
pescatarian right now, and even that's still pretty freaking hard.
I could give up meat, but I can't give up dairy. You know, if you go totally vegan, you can't have butter. You can't have. I mean, if you can't have butter, life is over. I mean, you're not. I mean, margarine
Life
is
is
gross.
over.
Did you ever try to fry up something in margarine? Though you put the margarine in the pan,
Doesn't
and when
melt.
it melts, it releases an odor like a chemical smell.
Oh,
It's
really?
really just. It's like I can't eat this. It's too gross. I'm sorry, cow. Yeah, I feel
Yeah.
bad for the cows because they're hooked up to those machines. But I'm sorry, I can't eat.
I had
margarine.
been dating this guy that
too
was
gross.
vegan, and like he was so vegan, he wouldn't even eat honey because he thought
Yeah.
honey was like
Comes from
exploiting the bees.
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Well, they make it anyway. It's kind of like organic eggs. You can totally have organic eggs because it's like you're not doing anything unnatural.
Well, they wouldn't eat eggs. Like a vegan would not eat eggs because it
Vegans
comes
don't eat
from the
eggs.
animal.
Well, they're missing out on some good protein. Let me tell
Eggs
you,
are
I'm a big egg.
delicious.
Yeah,
You know.
you can take my eggs from my cold dead fucking hands. I feel the same way about like tuna sandwiches.
That's how I feel
and
about
eggs
meat in
as people
general.
feel about guns. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's how I feel.
I feel like if there's not meat, it's not a meal. I'm sorry, I can't. do
Yeah.
it. Like
I know.
Oh, and
there
I
needs to
don't
be some
need
sort of
meat, but-
meat.
I've tried
with
some
my meal.
tofu-based
Dairy.
dishes lately, and I've discovered I'm a big fan of General Tso's tofu. You can get like a Chinese restaurant. I'm telling you, I know it sounds ridiculous. It's fucking amazing.
I have had it before, and it is actually really good.
Really
Is,
good. Yeah.
tofu
then,
is
like-
made of soy, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Halfway through, I'm just like, I'm eating tofu.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I don't
feel
like soy. Soy really messes with me.
it's not the tofu that tastes good. It's the sauce. Like
Right.
you
It
could
is the
put that
sauce.
sauce on anything.
anything.
Well,
Like
tofu tastes like nothing.
But it
That's-
tastes
the
way better
canvas
with
of
chicken.
food. You can put it with anything, sweet or salty or sour, whatever, and it just takes the taste of that. That's what's the miracle of it, you know.
yeah,
And I'm
but-
not
You
even
can
like
do
a
that with
hardcore
shrimp.
vegetarian or vegan. I just I don't
the
know.
texture
it's
is
cool.
like-
I love the texture. It's like Jello.
Yeah.
I like Jello. So.
oh, I don't like Jello.
Why not?
Like
Oh,
so,
because
I
it
have a
goes down your
Jello's
problem.
throat.
not vegan.
Just wiggles down your throat.
Well, so here's my problem. I don't like foods that you can chew or swallow. Like if it's a solid, I need to be able to chew it, and if it's a liquid, I need to be able to swallow it. But I don't like the foods that are in between.
Make
where
up your
like
mind,
So you don't like
Jello.
gummy?
Yeah.
So
Jello,
like,
make a
like
decision.
pudding.
No, I don't fuck
Gummy
with pudding
candy?
either.
Would you do gummy worms?
No, I don't eat that
Okay.
shit.
Oh, I love gummy.
What if they had weed in them? Then would you eat them?
No, I'm not a big weed person. But
You know,
like,
you know what is vegan is Oreos.
Oreos are vegan?
Yes, they are. That is absolutely a fact. It says so right in the box. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
What?
Yeah.
I don't eat the
when I
cream.
learned that,
I
it blew my
scrape
fucking
out the
mind
cream
too.
and I just eat the yummy chocolate cookies. I hate that nasty cream.
I
Well,
love
the
It's like
problem-
spackle.
It used
They
to
make
be
cookies that
better.
don't have the cream on it.
Yeah, but they're not chocolatey like Oreos, right? They used to make those chocolate snaps. You remember those?
Oh, yeah, I do
Those
remember
were those
Yeah.
were really chocolatey
Yeah.
with no cream. Those were good, but I don't think they make
Oreos
those
are
anymore.
delicious.
Have you ever had the golden Oreos? I'm
Yeah.
a huge fan.
They're good.
Nah, I
Huge
never
fan.
had
They're
that.
Oh man.
But
Yeah.
I think the Oreos stopped tasting good when they stopped using trans fats. Like I feel like as soon as they stop with the trans fats, then I'm like,
was it.
like the Oreos don't taste good anymore. Because like one, they don't get soft anymore when you dunk them because
Oh, is
there
that
used to
right?
be like there was like a certain dunkable time where you knew if I don't take this out the milk right now, it's just gonna crumble and drop in my milk.
Oh God,
Like
it bends
now-
like this. And
Yeah, and
that's
it
like,
starts-
That's the time period.
And it's just, and then you bite into it and it's soggy, and you're like, oh, and like you get a gush of like milk in your mouth when you bite
oh
down.
God, I'm such a fat kid.
Now it's like you can literally hold that Oreo in the milk for like a half hour. That shit is not getting soft.
It's got a shelf life of 200 years.
Yeah, it's like the only things that are gonna like exist after the apocalypse are like
Yeah.
fucking Oreos,
Them and
Twinkies,
roaches.
and cockroaches.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Like, that's it.
Twinkies.
I like 2
I
out
like
of
how we've
those
talked
3.
about nothing but food for the first time and however
I
minutes we've been
know,
here.
I know.
I am kind of hungry. I'm not gonna
Talking about
lie,
it is
guys.
better than eating it. So
Um,
I don't know about that.
so Lisa, how do you feel about dogs in the subway?
oh my God. Thanks for asking.
Good
God, it's
segue.
like literally a pet peeve. Yeah.
Hey-o.
I cannot stand. Why do you? I mean, you know, I love dogs. I can't stand people, so I don't know why they have to take I feel very sorry for the little dogs down in the subway. It's too loud. It's overwhelming for me, and I'm a New Yorker. Been riding the trains for my whole life, and I think it's overwhelming sometimes. I hate to see the little doggies down in the subway. You know.
I agree.
But like, do you mean like just like walking around free or like in a bag?
Well, most of them. Well, a lot of them are walking around free. If they're in a bag, that's a different story, you know. But when they're out there walking on a leash, the platforms are so crowded, people can't see them. I've seen people step on the dog, and you hear the dog yelp, you know.
Yeah.
And it's not an appropriate place for a dog. And I feel like if you can't ride the subway without a pet for support, then you don't belong on the subway. That's why we make the subways like that.
Yeah.
To keep the weaklings out. You know?
2 things I want to say.
I
about
was
this.
gonna say right because I got to comment on it too. Go.
You go first.
No,
Fine.
because I have a dog, so like, and she's
Yeah.
a small dog, and I've had to take her on the subway for a number of different reasons.
Okay.
Like going,
Right.
like if I'm taking her with me to like the airport or something like that, or like one of my friends like loves dogs, like, and it's like, just can you bring your dog? Can you bring Gia? It's like, fuck, I got to take her on the subway, and it's a hassle.
Do you put her in
It's
a bag, or do you
I know-
walk her
Well,
on
see,
the
that's the
leash?
whole thing. She hates when I put her in a bag. She freaks out when I put her in a bag. So I have to walk her on the leash. So it's like.
But do you just
Yeah.
like pick her up and carry her?
No, I walk her because she does. I mean, sometimes I pick her up and carry her, and sometimes I walk her. Like it depends on like how crowded the subway is. If it's like super crowded, then I pick her up. Like if, but it's just kind of sometimes it's like a need because I kind of feel bad that she's like always at home or just goes to the park or just around the corner. But then she's lazy as shit. So
Yeah, but that's enough for a dog.
Like,
What do you
she's
mean
like-
she feel bad? Where are you taking her to the opera? I mean, she's all they need
That's
to
what
do
I'm saying.
is walk around
Right.
the block.
Halfway,
my
halfway
life
through on the
is so-
subway, she's like, "Why the fuck are we doing
yeah, yeah,
this?" Like,
Well, you know what it is,
where are
right?
we going and why?
yeah.
Well, that's because don't dogs have like super sensitive hearing? So
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
kind of fucking your dog up when
Yeah.
you do that.
It's
I mean, that's
loud.
kind of yeah.
It
Yeah,
hurts my
actually,
ears.
because they
I always
literally
feel bad when I
she
see dogs in the
stays in the
subway.
same vicinity. She poops in the same spot around the block,
Yeah.
and that's like all she needs to know.
You gotta get some
Yeah,
of
they
those
don't
doggy
care.
ear.
They go by
earphone
smell.
things.
They go
Yeah.
by they go by
They want to
smell.
smell everything.
wanna
They're
smell
not looking at
everything,
the scenery.
and they know
going, I need
home.
to
They
change
know
the
like
pace.
where their
Yeah,
home is, and if
yeah.
you take them too far away from that, then they just get confused.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I will say this: I'm cooler with dogs in the subway than I am with babies in the subway. No, I'm sincerely. I really think that they should during like certain rush hours ban strollers in the subway, and I'm not joking when I say
Yeah.
that.
Well, the strollers are too much because
It's
it's taking up
ridiculous.
too much space.
No, whenever I see somebody with a baby stroller, I look at them. I'm like, "Hey, congratulations! Move back to Ohio. Fucking get
Yeah.
out of here. Get out. The city is not for you anymore." Like, oh, I'm serious. I can't stand babies around the city, and especially in the subway. They
Like,
take up a lot of space.
I
But
don't
again,
like
it's
the
kind of like
strollers.
with the
Strollers
dog.
and
It's like, where are you taking your kid that you have to go on the subway? Like, you didn't move into like the neighborhood. You moved into the neighborhood that like has a school around the corner. Like, where else
Right.
does your kid need to go?
Right, right. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
saying.
Well, I don't know. Yeah.
Or
Like,
get an Uber.
They don't. They should do like the airport. They should charge you for everything you bring down there. You know, suitcases, strollers, dogs.
Yeah, because you
And
know
then
that they're
nobody
not
will bring
charging
anything
these
down.
kids that are like
Yeah.
in strollers.
High school kids. If we could ban high school kids from the subway, that would kick ass too.
Yeah.
Well, how about just ban them from New York entirely until they calm the hell down?
Yeah. It's like you're too much, Junior.
Yeah.
You're
You're a
extra.
little out
Oh,
of
man.
control.
You
Yeah.
gotta go out to Wyoming.
Dude, it's
Um,
crazy.
You
But
need
like
to
I used
chill.
to take my dog on the subway, but like my dog liked being in the carrier. So like I'd literally just throw like a little bully stick, his little blankie, his little like monkey, and like and he would just be like chilling in the bag, like he was just fine with it. And like every once in a while, like you could feel him like moving around, and then I'd just like open up the top. He'd put his head around and just be like, "Oh, okay," and then just like go back in. But like some dogs are not good on the subway.
Right. Yeah. Some of them are skittish and nervous.
Yeah.
Didn't somebody get bit recently by a pit bull on the subway?
Yeah, I
on their
saw
foot?
that.
Who has a pit bull on the subway, though?
Yeah.
That's
especially
a, whole
a
other-
biting pit bull.
I got like a Pomeranian miniature pinscher mix. She's small.
Right.
But like a pit bull, come
Yeah,
on
yeah.
now.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
You
I had
taking
a
out on the
Shih Tzu.
subway? Like
Yeah.
What part of the city was this in?
Oh, I don't know.
This had to be
know.
fucking somewhere uptown.
Staten Island.
That's an uptown or
I don't
Staten
remember.
thing. You're goddamn right. There's no way that was
Yeah.
like in Park Slope or fucking Tribeca. Or
And like
Right,
people
you're
are,
on the A
pulling
during rush
the-
hour
the,
with a
like,
pit bull.
The dog
People
like
are
away from the
sick.
lady. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But like I had like a teacup like Shih Tzu, so like the dog was like 7 pounds, like
Yeah.
And then if he started getting a little, I just like pick him up and like, okay, you're fine, and it's like okay, he was fine.
Yeah. See, that's
7
the thing. And you have
pounds.
reasonable people who know what their pet
Yeah.
is like and what their pet is going to do. It's one thing. But if you start allowing these pets on the subway, then you get these whack jobs that don't know that their pit bull is going to bite somebody. Not everybody's like a responsible adult that makes reasonable decisions. That's
yeah.
the problem,
And like you're not supposed to have your dog on the subway running free anyway, like just on a
Right.
leash. Like if you have a dog on the subway, it's supposed to be in a
In
bag.
a carrier, that's right.
Yeah.
I don't know why they don't enforce it. I don't know what they're
They
doing
don't
with the subway.
enforce
The subway's
anything
a
in the
disaster.
subway.
It's like really, really bad. And I wonder
Yeah.
if I don't
I
want
mean,
to
if homeless people are jizzing everywhere, they're not telling you had to put your poodle in a bag. Like,
No, it's a real thing. Like people are listening and they think that that's like a fake thing. No, you will really see a homeless guy jerking off.
Oh yeah,
Like-
well, not necessarily homeless.
Yeah. Hey, the women in New York
see
are
a guy
that
in a
hot. Okay, let me
business
tell
suit.
you. Fucking dog. I dated a girl one time that brought her dog fucking everywhere. Like she had a little bag, and I mean everywhere. Like bars, subway, the park.
That's
everywhere.
annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not
I
nice
kind of
for
liked
the
the dog more
dog.
than I liked her, though. Is that
Yeah.
a bad time to? Okay. Anyway.
what kind of dog was it?
I don't know. It was.
Like a little teeny
Yeah,
fluffy
it was.
dog.
It
Teacup
fit
dog.
in what looked like a purse. So I can't imagine. I don't some
Yeah.
small breed of dog.
So you'd invite her out to dinner and she'd come with her dog.
Basically, yeah. Yeah, we meet at the
Well,
bar.
if she didn't
wherever,
bring
yeah.
the dog, he wasn't that interested. He only liked the dog. He said so.
Well, at least
sure
she
you
can
bring
And
your
make sure
dog.
you bring a dog.
Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't be complaining about the fact that she had the dog everywhere. I don't know.
Well,
I mean,
at
that
least
w- I
she's
feel
willing
like-
to see you, even though
Why
she had
are-
the dog. Like, because sometimes it's like, oh, I can't go out because of the
cat.
Oh my God, my neighbor has a cat like that. The cat is so mental. The cat is deaf, and when she goes out, he screams. And when she comes home, she can hear him from the hallway screaming in the
Like
apartment.
that cat scream, like that. Oh, God.
See,
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of
the
crazy
AS,
pets out
So-
there.
they're gonna hate me right now, but put it down.
Oh!
Doing all of that?
No.
Come on now.
What about
Could
all
you imagine the neighbor that lives next to that bitch? Like,
I like literally just
Yeah.
like broke up
Nah.
with somebody like yesterday because
because of the cat?
because he
No, give
he
him the-
can't see me more than once a week because he needs to do chores and take care of the cat, and then the other day he needs to rest on the weekend. Otherwise, he can't function.
no,
you were like,
What
all
is he,
right.
Wait,
70?
no. Tell me real how you went to this dude's house and he has a 4-bedroom house?
No, he's got a 6-bedroom house.
6-bedroom
You
house.
better marry him. You broke up with him? What's
Listen
wrong
to
with
this
you?
though.
Does the cat have its own room?
How many bedrooms?
The cat has 4 bedrooms. The cat has 4 bedrooms.
I'm
Four.
gonna
I was
put
joking
on a
when I
cat
said that.
suit
That's
and go to
horrifying.
that guy's
No,
house.
the cat has 4 bedrooms. It looks like a cat
for you,
jamboree, and he's taken the doors off of all the cat rooms, and it's
Multiple cat rooms.
The cat has 4 bedrooms. Each one of the cat's bedrooms has a 50-inch flat screen television on the wall. It's got like
What does the
cat
cat like to
stairs
watch?
and scratch posts, and then tunnels on the floor for the cat to run around in, and
I
then
hate
it's
that
got
cat.
like a
This guy
cat
seems very stable. Very stable.
My part, it's
I
only
hate that
one cat.
Why
It's a
can't
six-
I have a guy
You
dote
would-
on me like that?
You would think that like
Give
he
me
would
a
have like
4-bedroom
3 or
house.
4 cats, but it's
No, he's got an outside
one-
cat.
He
He's got an
probably- he
outside
probably
cat.
fucks
That
the
cat
cat.
he won't allow
You think?
inside.
Starting to think this guy's a little weird.
Starting to.
Yeah.
What tipped you off? Was it the 4 rooms
The 4
dedicated to a
bedrooms
cat?
for the cat.
Well, here's the thing. Like, so he told me that he bought this 6-bedroom house for the cat, and I thought he was kidding. Because exactly. But if you're like, oh well, I bought this house for the cat, like you're just like, yeah, okay. And then when I went to the house, I'm like, oh fuck, he bought this house for the cat.
Wow.
He's got 1 bedroom. The
Wow.
cat's got 4.
In the last room, dead bodies.
Like
There's no way it's not
It's
something
an
crazy.
office.
Sex dungeon?
Wow.
No, it's not. Not. It's something weird. You know it is.
no, if it was a sex dungeon, at least it would have counterbalanced the cat rooms.
Ah,
Like,
okay.
I'd have been like, I wasn't expecting this, but I'm okay, Daddy. But like, no, it was not. It was an office and a gym.
This
So you
person,
made him make a decision.
the cat.
You were like, that
Me or the
pussy or this
cat?
pussy? Which is it?
He chose the other
so
pussy.
his whole thing was like, this is the weird thing. He offered to give me his car, and in the same week he also told me that he thought seeing each other once a week was too much, and he needed to like dial that back a bit. To
How many
maybe-
cars
cat
does the
told
cat
him
have?
The cat's like, I don't like this girl.
I don't know that the cat has a car
don't want you
because
seeing
it
this
doesn't
girl
have
anymore.
thumbs.
Oh fuck, that's what happened.
Toons is
You
cool.
came
She's
over and
drunk.
then the cat talked to him and was like, "Nope, she's
Yeah,
not the one."
I don't
But
like
the
that.
outside cat liked me. The outside cat was talking to me like a motherfucker. The inside cat is the bitch.
What are you going to listen to a homeless cat? I mean,
Like-
seriously? I think you
The alley
dodged
cat
a
of a
bullet.
house cat.
I think you dodged a bullet, man.
I'm with you.
Yeah, I mean, the next time, if you go there again, the next time we see you is when you come out of a freezer in hefty bags, I think. No.
I think the cat will be eating my face.
Oh, it's impressive. That
The
you
cat
can
would
afford
never
a
eat that.
A 6-bedroom in New
No,
York
no,
City.
no. Only organic.
Oh, like so it's in Westchester, but like he's in finance.
Yeah, I
You
was
better
gonna say, it's still not
overlook his
cheap.
problems.
Yeah.
A 6-bedroom house in Westchester. Nobody's perfect. Just he might have murdered a few cats or women. So what? 6 bedrooms in Westchester. You know what kind of
Run.
scratch we're talking about?
Run.
It's a lot of
Did he
dough.
have pictures of cats up in the cat rooms?
No, the only cat pictures are in the living room of the
But
dead
there are
cat.
cat pictures.
Yeah, of the
But
cat
while the
that
cat was
died
still
of
alive,
cancer.
then.
Then that cat, but no pictures of his mother, father, brother, and niece. None of that.
Oh God, he's definitely a serial killer.
How old is he?
40.
Oh wow, that's not bad.
That's
at all.
horrifying.
To get
That's like,
exhausted
you
from
gotta
one day
run.
to week at the age of 40. Seriously, dude. You
Yeah.
dodged a bullet. I don't know what you what's with that guy, but
You definitely dodged.
he
a
sounds
bullet.
like a real prince. He sounds like
Like-
the kind of weirdos.
But
I
you know,
used to date.
like the weird thing was like we had like awesome dates, like
Yeah.
some of the best dates I've ever had. Like we got along really well, but it's just like he literally said like I feel stressed out when I go out with you once a week because I don't have enough time for my chores. I need to do laundry, I need to vacuum, I need to take care of the cats, and then I need another day to rest, and so I really need 3 days in the weekend to hang out with you.
Listen, I don't want to sound sexist, but straight dudes don't give a shit about vacuuming and doing laundry. They want to fuck. So if this guy is telling you he
Right?
can't hang out because he's got to
Ooh.
do laundry, just lose his fucking number.
It's
I
like-
don't know what to
Accurate
say.
information.
Well, it took
That makes
6
no sense.
Straight guys do indeed like to fuck. I will
Yeah.
testify.
It took him 6 dates
Gay
to
guys do too.
actually try to
heard that.
kiss me.
No, something's not right with this dude. Something's not right.
I've heard,
like,
I've
The
heard you guys.
fact that he has 3 cat rooms.
Four.
Four cat rooms.
Four.
Get it
In
right,
Westchester,
okay?
no less.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is he, an
That-
amateur? No, he's got
God.
4.
Just that by itself, you need to fucking run.
Yeah.
Before
that's
you
not
end up in a
normal.
freezer.
I'm sorry, not to be too sexist, but yeah,
Like,
it's not normal.
Right. No. And,
I-
and don't be putting him off on my people. That doesn't mean that he's gay. He sounds like a serial killer.
I mean, you know, the sex was fine, like, but it's just like he didn't even ask me to sleep over because
You
like,
stutter when you said fine.
right.
I'm
Yeah.
calling to do this to attention right now.
And she said, fine.
Yeah.
No, she said we're
Okay,
fine.
There's certain words that like come when you talk
Fine.
about sex.
Right.
Fine is
Right.
not.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Fine is not a good word. When you ask,
Fine.
you ask a woman,
I'm fine.
Are you okay? She's like, yeah, I'm fine.
fine.
No, that's not. She's not
No,
fine.
right.
about
How
to
was
kill
the
you.
sex? It was fine.
That's not okay.
No, it's not. No. Right, because if it's fine now at the
Wow.
beginning,
Yeah.
it's only downhill from there.
Yeah, the drunken,
Like-
the drunken pizza you had at 2 a.m. was fine.
Fine.
Okay, if your sex is only fine,
Yeah.
it's not
Oh, that's the equivalent right there.
You're
Well,
never going to be
it
number
might have
one.
been like
Cat's
drunken
always-
pizza, but it wasn't like drunken White Castle.
Wait, were you thinking about the cats in the room while like
Was the cat
while you were
watching?
having sex?
No, the cat doesn't like me. It hides. That's why I couldn't sleep over, and he didn't invite me over.
Ah, that's why he
You're
doesn't
right.
want
You're
you
right. He's fucking the cat, and the cat
around.
was jealous.
Yeah.
That is
Like-
absolutely what happened.
Yeah.
Whoa! You just gave me an epiphany. He is fucking the cat.
She called it out like an hour ago.
Oh my god! I just thought about that. Like, wow. Whoa.
Well, bestiality is legal in 23 states. Don't ask me how I know that, but it is.
Is New York one of
I
them?
don't think so.
I don't think it is either, but
kinda
I'm not
liberal.
actually sure about that. I don't know the laws that well. I just happen to know that it's legal in about half of America.
Oh my goodness.
Well, he's not from here, so maybe like culturally that makes sense.
See now,
I hope
now
he's not
everything makes
listening
sense.
to
We
this.
we've
Well,
solved the
it's-
mystery
I
together.
already
us
told him
three.
not talking to him anymore, but yeah, I know.
Which means he's probably listening.
Oh, it's whatever.
Oh, you think he's fucking his cat though, for real?
I mean,
Did he ask you to claw
I
him?
mean, I was gonna say all.
If he said like, yeah, claw me, like he's definitely
Yeah.
fucking the cat.
No, he
Did he have
didn't.
claw marks on his body?
Yeah.
No, I looked at that.
Like
That would
around
be
the
the-
genital
thought-
that
area,
would be the
maybe.
good-
That is
I
so
looked-
sad that you thought about that. Though. Like, wait.
No, I like well, we were fucking in like the daytime, so like I had an opportunity to like check out the goods. I'm like, what's happening?
Wow, fucking in the daytime. Wow.
Like,
Nothing wrong with that. I like
Oh
that.
my
listen to
goodness.
that, like,
Yeah, well,
that's
I'm the
the
oldest
best.
and the
but like
fattest.
the
I don't do that anymore. No,
but like
please,
for the
let's wait till it
first
gets
time
dark.
though, like like I feel like if you're in a relationship, like fucking like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and like the fucking sunlight is beating through all the windows, is one thing, but like the first time, like. Like you'd like a little shade on
Yeah,
that,
the
but like,
first time, yeah.
whatever. And then it was like it took 6 dates for him to like kiss me, and then like we ended up like hooking up like after that, and he's like, "Oh, like
Oh man,
I thought
6
it."
dates.
Well, he
or
was just
6
like, "Oh, I
dates.
thought it was six
Right,
dates,
He's allegedly straight.
dates."
Yeah, he's gay.
I
And
think
then
if
he
you-
was just like, "Oh, I thought it was gonna be like 10 dates."
10
Just
dates.
saying.
What century is he from?
Dude,
oh my
I-
God.
Dude, I smash on most first dates. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I'm kind of a slut. Okay, and you too.
Yo, I was getting fucked by a chef like around the corner from my apartment, like earlier today at
They
11 o'clock this
specified it was
morning.
well, good for
it
you.
was great.
That's why you're in a good mood. You did
Yeah.
wash your hands since then, right?
I took a shower and everything,
Okay,
so you're
okay.
good. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, it was some kind of.
No,
What
see,
if you just
I-
put like whiskers and a little tail and little ears? Then you think like he might be more.
it's
you
not
know?
going to be the same.
That might
Interested?
be.
He can,
That might help.
manipulate the kitty on his dick like this.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've tried to give a cat a pill and it's not easy. I don't know. I mean, I'd like to think he's banging the cat, but it's
Well,
you
like
know,
then how do cats get feline AIDS?
logistically. Well, you have a good.
How
point
difficult
there.
is to fuck a cat though? They're probably not taking
Yeah.
that lightly.
Yeah, logistically,
I think
it's a
you give it a
nightmare, I
little
think.
I don't know, a little ketamine.
Ooh,
Ketamine.
special.
Oh. These fucking unconscious cats.
Like,
like
he's
Bill
a Bill
Cosby.
Cosby of
Bill
cat fuckers.
Cosby. Damn.
That's not right.
No, but I love you guys for going there with me.
I'm with you. You know, I like hearing stories like this because it always makes me feel normal. Like whenever I think I might be like a weird dude or a creepy dude, I ask one of my female friends about her recent dating history,
Oh my
and it's always shit like this. You know, I'm like, oh great, I'm fucking awesome. You know, like compared, it's like this is amazing. This guy's dating resume, or just he owns a house with 4 cat rooms. That's
But only
amazing.
one cat. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
That is
cat
really- I
has
can
its
easily
own
top that.
bathroom as
Yeah.
well.
Oh my
Don't forget the
goodness.
cat
See, that's
bathroom.
the
Wait,
part
wait,
that,
hold
like-
on. What
The cat has a bathroom.
is everything like little in it?
It like it's just there's nothing in the bathroom except for the kitty litter, like the
cat
the
box.
cat box. So it's like there's no like shower curtains, there's no like toilet paper, and it's just the cat box is in the middle of the bathroom, and then otherwise it
Is
looks
there a
like
little kitty bidet, like a tiny little? No.
no, but it's got a little like rug so that like when it gets out of the cat box, it can like wipe its little feet
Clean
on.
his paws.
The part that bugs me the most is like, if you're fucking a cat, you would think that like you would have multiple cats. So you, have, like, so you could be like the cat
So you can
king,
switch it
just
off.
fucking all these cats. But he has one fucking cat that he's
Listen,
fucking.
that
Probably
cat,
too.
that cat
To get
specifically
them all
said to him that it
declawed.
was not into polygamy. Okay, so
It's like,
Yeah, that
no.
cat is not Polly.
She's like, this is my home, just me.
It's like
what were you saying? I'm sorry to cut you off.
Oh no, I just thought maybe it's too expensive to have them all declawed. You know, just have one declawed.
he would never have them declawed. Then
No.
you're going and you're hurting the animal and making it scared. I feel like I need to get into more of these topics. I'm sorry that I like hijacked this with this
With
great-
cat
It's
fucking?
tough to beat cat fucking. Yeah,
like
should have ended with the cat fucking. Yeah.
you know.
Is that where we really want to end, though? Is it?
No, like you want to end on a high note.
'Cause that is definitely a sad note.
So I'll go into this again because like I'm curious as to what people think about it. But like, what are your guys' thoughts on these Omarosa tapes?
I have no opinion on Omarosa. I didn't pay any attention.
Like Phil is getting tagged in.
I fucking
Yeah.
hate the fact that whenever they cover Trump, they don't cover any of his policy decisions, and they only cover stupid tabloid level bullshit. Okay, I don't give a fuck about any of these tapes, and I don't give a fuck about Stormy Daniels or any of this other stupid bullshit about how he might have, touched a girl when he was 17 in college. Who gives a fuck? Okay, if you want to fucking attack Trump, attack him from the policy angle. Okay. Attack him from the fact that he's essentially just a traditional George W. Bush neocon with fucking mean tweets on top of it. Okay, like this and all the Russia thing, also bullshit. Like this makes me so angry that right now the left has so much energy, but they focus it on the wrong shit. We could have finished this whole thing by now, but people get mad over the dumbest shit possible, and this is just another thing that's distracting people from the important shit that's actually happening.
Yeah.
So
But you don't think the Russian thing is important? You don't
Yeah.
think he's like a traitor to this country? And half of the stuff he's done seems like it. I don't know. I don't know
Here's
what
the thing: is that if you're going to attack him, there's way better shit to attack him. You can attack him on the
Better
the
than working
emoluments
for the
clause.
Russians?
Yes, because the emoluments clause. The fact is, he's had a lot of people from different Middle Eastern countries staying at some of his hotels that just happen to ring up like multi-million-dollar bills.
Yes.
I work at a hotel. I know that. I know how hard that is to do. I don't care how many fucking M&Ms you eat from the minibar. Okay.
Right.
So that's the thing. It is a violation of the emoluments clause of the Constitution, which is that you can't take basically bribes from foreign entities.
Yeah.
If that's where you're going to attack him from, attack him there.
Yeah.
Or attack him.
Right.
If you want to
Other
talk
stuff
about
is
foreign
BS.
influences, we got to talk about Israel. Okay, but everyone is super in love with Israel. I don't really have a dog in that particular fight. But yeah, the Russia thing is a fucking red herring, and I'm so tired of talking about it. And
Yeah, you don't think they manipulated the whole election and everything? I think.
I think everything that happened in 2015 and 2016 is awful from both sides. I mean, you have to talk about the complete corruption and the rigging of the Democratic primary, but then like the debates were a joke, and the general everything was horrible.
Yeah, the Democrats are not. Well, they're in this. They're in the same. They're the same. They take the same money. I mean, they're no better than the Republicans. But Trump's got to go, man. Trump is just an affront to everything decent and human. And I don't think he was.
American?
I don't think he was elected at all, legitimately at all. I mean, and everything he does is just.
Oh, I
don't know
think he
what-
was. I do
Yeah,
think he
it's
actually
gonna
won the election.
depends on the.
And he's very popular, by the way. Outside of New York
No,
City
I
and
don't
LA,
think
he's
so.
very popular.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how he won that
Not
election.
defending him. I'm a registered Democrat. and
You
all,
know, the
but-
guy who's anyway, whatever. I'm not
Go
gonna-
on, go on.
Well, the guy Billy Bush who said
Yeah.
who was listening to that crap that he said that Trump said it. The guy who listened to it
Got
got
fired.
fired from a TV job. The guy who said it was not disqualified from being president of this country. Of course, it's all bullshit. Everything is bullshit. But Trump is bad news for us, for this country, for everything that we stand for. And nobody is. I don't believe that he's got any support. I really don't. I don't believe he's got any more support. And I think
He's his approval ratings have gone up consistently
I think
since he
if
got
the
elected.
2018 midterms, turn Democratic, we have a good chance of maybe getting rid of
you
Trump.
guys
Not
think
that
he's gonna get
Pence is going to
reelected?
be any
Yes,
better.
he absolutely will get reelected.
Oh my God!
he's
I
It
gonna
hope
depends
not.
on
He's a
how the
disgusting
Mueller
human
investigation goes, I feel.
Also,
I don't.
again, also bullshit. Like, if you want to take him out in the election in 2020. I just really fucking hope that the Democrats are smart enough to not do what they did last time and force a unappealing, shitty candidate on us. Because that's, so far, it looks like that's what's happening.
I don't
We
know
don't
what
know
was
who
so
they're running
unappealing-
yet, but,
what
like-
was so unappealing about Hillary Clinton? Is it that? Well, whatever.
I don't
No,
know.
say
but
it.
like,
Say it. I want to hear you say it.
Well,
that
yeah,
she's a woman.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
What about the Clinton
when
Foundation
Clinton,
and the Saudi money?
when
That's what people actually
I
want to
don't
talk
believe
about.
that. I don't know what that is, but I know when Bill Clinton was president, I was making good money. I had money in the bank, and my lifestyle was decent and I was a working person. I'm not rich.
agree.
I was a secretary. I was an administrative assistant, and my life was fine. And so I was totally ready to vote for Hillary Clinton, and everyone thought I was crazy and everything. And I'm like, well, I was doing good. That he left when Clinton left the White House, we had a surplus. I mean, and then
Like the
thank
first
goodness
time in
George
history.
W. Bush came and plundered it all for him and his buddy Cheney. But they left a surplus in the White House. So I don't know why everyone has their balls in a bunch over Hillary Clinton. But I'm glad you guys got what you wanted, because you got this piece of garbage that doesn't even qualify
When you
as
say
a
you
human
guys, what do
being.
you mean by
They're
that?
the people that hate Hillary Clinton. I mean, what did you do? So people that hated Hillary, they got mad because Bernie Sanders wasn't in the election, didn't make it to the election, so they voted for
But
Trump.
like, if he
And
didn't
what
win
kind
in
of
the
shit is that?
primary, then why do they think that he would have won in the general?
Because the primary was rigged.
'Cause
Straight up.
But, like, why
they proved
should-
it? They actually proved it 6 months after the general
they're all
election.
rigged.
But, like-
George W. Bush got in through a rigged election. Tell
But
me
you
an
know
election
something?
that's not rigged.
Here's my thing, and like
Obama's.
Bernie Bros can cry me a river. Bernie was never a fucking Democrat. And the difference between the Democratic Party and the Republican Party is that the Democratic Party did not lie over and get fucked by an outside influence to take over and hijack their party the way the fucking Republicans did with the Tea Party. And the reason why Trump is in the office right now is because the Republicans didn't have a spine and they got fucking railroaded up the ass by the Tea Party. And then it's like, well, he's popular, so we're just gonna let him go and take the party. And now we're fucking fascists. That's what
it's
happened.
over. I know.
Did
This
you just
country
say
is over.
railroaded up the
Democracy
ass?
is
Yes,
over.
I did say railroaded up
knowledge.
the
Yeah, he was
ass.
like, that's not a bad thing.
Right, it was
But
like, wow.
gay jokes. No, here's the thing, though, is that that's not accurate.
With no lube.
Okay.
Where are you from, Phil?
I'm from New England.
New England.
Connecticut, a very blue state. Here's the thing: Bernie represents what the Democrats are supposed to represent. The problem is they got hijacked with the
Socialism?
same
I don't
money.
think so.
Democratic socialism and socialism are two different things.
And the
Bernie will be-
Democratic Party and Democratic Socialism are two different things.
The thing with Bernie is that he's more of a social democrat rather than a democratic socialist. It's kind of one of those weird things people have to. It's a very weird nuance. But the thing is, he represents a
Run
lot
as
of.
an independent. Don't fuck up our party.
But here's the thing,
Yeah,
though:
exactly.
the party was just Republican light, and it has been for fucking 15 years. That's why no one wanted.
And that's how
someone
we
like
run
Hillary.
elections.
No, that's not true. The Democrats lost 1,000 seats between the beginning of the Obama administration and the beginning of the Trump administration in state and federal
That's
governments.
because of racism and sexism.
And
That
the
is
Koch
not-
brothers. Don't forget
Yeah.
the Koch brothers, who pour millions of dollars into little local elections to turn blue seats red.
Okay. If you think that the rise of racism and sexism is the reason why all this stuff's happening, let me ask you something. So Trump's approval numbers are going up. That's a fact. Okay, there were
That's not what I read.
He's hovering at like a 38 to 40.
I've read 44. Depends on what you look at. The fact is, though, he is gradually gaining support. Okay. The thing is that if it was just because of racism and sexism, there would have been a lot more than 25 people at that hate rally last weekend. So this whole it's a fucking fallacy when people say, "Oh, it's
But
everyone's
that's because
racist
the
and sexist except me and
alt-right
my
is
6
falling
friends."
apart. That's not
They were
anything.
never together. They're a fucking joke. I've been making fun of them for 3 years.
It's like
They're a fucking joke.
How?
they weren't a joke in Charlottesville.
Yeah, and I was one of the few people that said, that's the peak of it, we're never going to see that again. And then they tried a few more rallies, they got out-protested every time, culminating in last weekend. They're a fucking joke and they're never a threat. But people sensationalize it the way they sensationalize Russia and all this other stupid shit.
I don't think Russia's stupid. I think
No,
Russia's serious.
he definitely he colluded with the Russians, but we do need to wrap it up. But before we get out of here, everyone, just tell the people where they can find your next projects, find you on social media. If you have any upcoming gigs, I'm going to start with you, Phil.
Well, first I'm going to finish drinking a few more of these beers with you. But yeah, you can find me online. I have a weekly podcast called The Fake Outrage Report, where I don't talk about politics. I talk about very weird D-level news stories. And you can find. I also do I'm part of a new satire website called the Social. Whoa, burping up here. Called the Social Justice Weekly, where I write fake news.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lisa Harmon.
Hey, thanks. Thanks for having me, by the way. I
think we have the same glasses. Go on,
Did
sorry.
we- I'm going to be at I'm going to be performing at the end of this month with the Funny Underground Comedy Crew, so please look them up on Facebook. And I was selected to perform in October at the FemFest at the Pit at the People's Improv Theater, so I'm really looking forward to that.
Nice.
That's coming up in October, and you can find all my dates and everything and video at www.lisaharmon.net. All right, thank you.
Rodney Daniels.
What's up? I'm going to be hosting Fashion Be Funny with the beautiful and talented Marissa Smith
Nice.
on the 31st at the Broadway Comedy Club, 10 p.m. Also, you can always catch me on this show every Friday, 6 to 8. Look me up on Instagram, Facebook, Rodney Daniels, both handles. Marissa Smith.
Follow this show on Twitter at Big Talkin' Brew. If you enjoy the show, please like us on our social media, rate us and review us on iTunes. Also, check out my other podcast. It's called Blamestorming. It's a more like politically based show, and it's kind of fun. And sometimes we talk to politicians. So that's you can find us on social media at the Blamestorm, and you can follow me on social media at Marissa Smith, Instagram at Fashionably Funny NYC. I'm going to be at Greenwich Village Comedy Club tomorrow at 6:30. Catch me at Broadway Comedy Club on the 31st at 10 o'clock. And the first of every month at Auto Shrunken Head for Merriment and Mortification. Before we go, you guys, just remember, Trump's Frankenstein is railing him up the ass. Have a good night, you guys. Love you.